Hey guys, gamer of gamers in the zone, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play series. Today, we are playing one that a little ways back you guys recommended I play. Well, not exactly recommended, I asked you guys if you'd be interested in seeing me play this. Emergency Order. Defeat the Metroid of the planet Zebeth and destroy the Mother Brain, the mechanical life vein. I could not get to read all that. We'll wait till that comes back up, but yeah, I asked you guys if you were interested in seeing me play this, and you guys said yes, and in terms of what I've been playing recently, I know I said I was gonna start this up once I was finished with Shovel Knight King of Cards, but I felt like doing it now. Okay, Galaxy Federal Police M510. So yeah, I'm very much looking forward to this because considering the fact that Samus has always been my favorite fighter to play as in the Super Smash Bros. Franchise, I'm very much looking forward to this. Now, before thinking about making a Let's Play out of this game in particular, if you look at my suspension points here, you can see that I have kind of played this game before, and if you can see in this one, I did manage to make it all the way to Kraid in one of them, though I never managed to beat Kraid. I think it was because I was like, I don't know, Kraid was really hard, and that's something that may be a bit of a problem in this run of the game. But anyway, let's go ahead and begin. Oh yeah, by the way, I did look into a few things with this franchise, and I did do a few things to prepare myself for this. Specifically, I looked at the chronological story order that the games take place in, and according to what the internet says, there was like a manga series that actually happens that's supposed to like build up to the events of this game. Alright, so I believe our first power-up is over here, to the left. Which I believe is the Morph Ball? Yeah, that allows Samus to roll into a ball. So with this new ability, we can continue forward. See, I believe you have to get that first, because I believe to the right, I believe there's like a pathway that requires the ball, as we'll see in a moment. Well, it's a little ways forward, I guess. Yeah, notice we're not very powerful considering the fact that we just started the game. Like, our main weapon has very little range, and that's like our only weapon at the moment. Shoot doors to open them up. But yeah, as I was saying before, I did read the manga series before playing this game. And I am aware that there's like a Game Boy Advanced remake of this game for Game Boy Advanced called Metroid Zero Mission, which the main reason why I'm not playing that one is mainly because, one, I don't have that game. Two is because I don't have a Game Boy Advanced capture card to be able to play something like that. If you guys really want me to play that game, like, the best I could do would be either to play an emulation of it or look up a Let's Play of it. But until then, I just found this more convenient because, you know, with the Switch providing this to me, I found it the most convenient to me, okay? So yeah, I believe that for the start of the game, we are on... I believe, despite what that title says, I believe the actual name of this planet, at least in the nowadays interpretations, is called Zebes, from what I'm aware of. Yeah, one of the main things that really wanted me to play this game, I believe, was the enjoyment I got out of watching a Terminal Montage's Something About Super Metroid video, which if you are interested in checking that out, I'll leave a link in the description below. But right now, back to the game. In case you haven't seen what I'm doing, I'm mostly just working my way down the given path. Which so far there's only one path. Which is okay for now. Things are going to have to take some getting used to. Because I'm usually not the best when it comes to these labyrinth games. Because, well, that could be a bit of an exaggeration. But like when it comes to these kind of labyrinth games, it's like there are a variety of different paths. Only one of them, like, you have to go through one of them at a specific point of the game, or like you specifically have to like go down a specific path at a specific point. And it can especially be annoying if there's like backtracking involved. Oh, and in case you were wondering, I don't exactly have any sort of guides or anything. Oh, actually, I believe before we proceed any further upward, I believe we'll want to go this way first. Yeah, we'll want to go this way first. Because I believe our next important upgrade to collect is... I believe it was down this way. I could be wrong. It was either this way or the farther down path. Oh yeah, also notice the items that the enemies have been dropping. Those are mainly just to restore your energy, which is like in the top left corner there. Which is pretty much our health meter in this game. There's like an energy limit to Samus's suit. If the energy runs out, then like Samus dies. Typical video game logic. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Ooh, I gotta keep moving. Don't worry, we'll get to see what that... Oh, no, 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 not there. Yeah, any sort of water-based things like that will continuously drain away at your energy. Like, look at how much energy already got drained away from us just from falling in there. Let's keep moving now. Oh, great, another one of these guys. Leave me alone. Okay, I could be wrong, and it could be a different path that I'm thinking of that has, Come on. Go down, go down. I said go down, not hit me again. This is so hard, because, like, because of the limited range my weapon has. Okay. I may have went the wrong way. I'm just going to say that now. That I probably went the wrong way, seeing how this is not the power-up I was looking for. But I'll take it. Yeah, okay. So this is an energy tank that I just picked up. That gives me... basically increases my max health. Which will be useful in our adventure to find as many of these as possible, so we'll have as much health as possible. Okay, I could have taken the wrong path, because I know what we're supposed to come across is... I don't want to give it away just yet. Yeah, I think I went the wrong way. Well, just in case I was wrong, I'll go ahead and keep going this way. Yeah, now... mainly some of the things that I'm doing right now is from previous times I've played the game. So, don't think I know, like, exactly what I'm doing in this game. Dun, dun, dun. Hopefully... Oh. Okay, these guys need to back off. Okay, for now I'm just gonna run from them. No, it's a... Okay, so this is the reason why I wanted to ensure we went down the right path, is because of these orange doors. These doors, you cannot open, just shoot and then they'll open. They actually have need a specific requirement in order to open properly, and we do not have it yet. I was hoping we went down the path that had what I was looking for, and I was wrong. we go. Just making sure these guys don't hit me. So just getting them out of the way while there are openings. Back up to full power with our suit. Alright, so we went the wrong way. We'll try a different path. So if it's not that path, I believe it should be a lower path than the path that I was taking. So there should be a path that... Oh, no. No, come on. Yeah, luckily, as you guys have seen before, I am playing this on the Switch, meaning that I do have, like, you know, the rewind feature and suspension points in case anything goes wrong in this Let's Play. Okay, forget that. Let's just keep moving this way. So I was wrong about some things. And that's okay. So we can just go back the other way. And try again. Can I grab that without falling in the water? Yes, I can. Okay, so we're back this way. At least I think. No, we still have a little ways to go. I was wrong about the path. No. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, well, at least I recovered some of my lost energy. Ah! Hate it when I fall in the water like that. And we're still at, well, we were until I got hit by that. Still a little ways to go. I always forget how long some of these paths can be. Don't know how long it's been since the last time I tried playing this, because can never... It's always when I get to Kraid that I sort of reach that give up point, because like you'll see what I mean when we actually get to Kraid in this Let's Play, guys. But until then, we still have a ways of exploring to go until we get to Kraid. But yeah, you guys are not gonna like Kraid when we get to him. Alright, I believe what we're looking for should be down this corridor somewhere. It should be down this way. Yeah, it is. I recognize this path. These enemies can be fairly annoying, mainly because they keep respawning. They will not stop respawning. The only way to prevent them from respawning is if one of them leaves behind an item like an energy refiller like that. Other than that, they will keep respawning. Which, yeah, can get pretty annoying for them to continue. Oh, I can get over that. This is the power-up that I was looking for, that I wanted to grab before going back. We now have an alternative weapon, the missiles. These missiles, I'm not going to directly explain it yet, but basically these missiles are much more powerful than your average weapon. Basically, you press select to switch to the missiles, and you'll be able to fire these. And these are what you need to open the orange doors. Basically, I believe you need to fire at least 5... Okay, we don't want to go this way yet. I believe this will take us out of Brinstar and will take us to Norfair. And I know for a fact we're not ready for that yet. So let's head back down this pathway for the time being. Uh-oh. Yeah, can get a bit annoying when you reach points like these where you're, like, stuck between two or multiple of these spawners and then they just keep coming at you. It gets annoying fast. Meaning that you either want to keep moving, or if you're good at the game, they can be very useful in restoring your energy. And yeah, you have to be really good at this game if you want it to do good at getting it to restore your energy. Aha! Yeah, so now that we have unlocked some missiles, it is now possible for us to regenerate missiles from... Missiles can become an item dropped by enemies, now that we have them. And now, we have the freedom to do some looking around, now that we have them. Because now we can open some of the orange doors that are throughout Brinstar. Yeah, in case you didn't know, Brinstar is the area of the planet Zebes you start out in. Alright, we already gone to the door to the right, and we can go back to that area at any point. Oh yeah, these enemies in particular, I believe can only be killed with the missiles. You can shoot them as many times as you like with your base weapon, but the only way to kill those in particular is with the missiles. These enemies are unkillable, no matter what you do. You can shoot them as many times as you like, even with missiles. They can't die. Like, it'll just keep making that, like, block noise. That's what I like to call that. Okay, I don't want to take any paths that take me right yet. Okay, well, maybe now I do, since that's the only way I can go from this point. Because I know... Okay, so we've seen the path that takes us to Norfair. We've seen the path that takes us... to another path. So right now we mainly want to focus on advancing forward with these things. Oh, we can't go this way yet. Okay. I know what that is, and I know how to get past that. Oh! That was close. We'll get to all of this. But yeah, it seems we've finally explored everything that this area has to offer, so I know what area I need to go into now if we wish to keep playing. We need to head back to this path, and we are going to continue moving up. So before we were working our way up on this pathway, and then I stopped going up for a reason, because of these paths. So another one of these kind of areas, so it'll be pretty obvious when you're approaching an area that, oh geez. Okay, I'm just gonna... Actually, that might have been a bad move, because right now I only have the minimum of 5 missiles. Yeah, that was a bad move, because yeah, you'd need at least 5 missiles to open those kind of doors. And I believe it is possible to increase your max missiles later on in the game, but right now I don't have that. Meaning that we need to get ourselves some missiles if we're going to open that door. There we go. 5 missiles. We can now open this door. And on the other side of this door, we have this. So these, I believe, are supposed to be Chozo statues, which will usually contain a power-up of some sort. So I can't entirely tell what this one is. I think, yeah, this is the one that increases the range of our main weapon, and I think allows us to fire a bit more, have kind of a rapid fire. That'll be useful for us. Okay, sometimes you can find tubes like these and sometimes openings in walls to go through things. You'll find that in games sometimes, but yeah. We're done here. The only reason for us to be here now is for us to restock on missiles. Which might not be a bad idea. Oh yeah, you can really deal a number to your opponents if you're aiming them directly at them. Like that. There we go, we got some missiles. So we're going to need more missiles to open more doors like those. Because you saw there was that other door from before that we could not open. Okay, we're getting a lot of energy, but right now we're full on energy, so we don't need that right now. Right now we want to keep going through these doors over here to see what's over here. So let's take a look at what's over here. More energy. There we go, more missiles. I'll take that. Ow. 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 Don't do that. Oh, why did I pick that one up? Oh, no. No, not this again. I don't need this right now. What? Okay, that's a bit odd that... Okay, here they come. Alright, open sesame. I have the missiles. Oh, did it follow me in here? Oh, this. So we have, I believe these are supposed to be statues of the bosses. And technically we can't do anything in here right now. This is something we're going to have to come back to later in the game once we have the right items. Or the right stuff. I don't know. But until then, we can't really do much of anything here. So there was kind of no reason for us to come here. There we go, getting some missiles back. Get out of the way. I don't got all day for this. Oh no. Oh no. We're gonna have to put up with this now. Well, managed to put up with it. But we're still not at full missiles yet. We're gonna need some more missiles if we want to open that other door from before. So we are a bit lacking on missiles. We got hit there? You guys saw that, right? We got hit. Oh no, please tell me those missiles are still there. Thank you. But it seems that we've explored about everything we can from here. I think all that we can really do at the moment is go back to that other door. So I believe that is where we're going to want to go next. Alright, so we're heading back this way. Yeah, it's really important you get the missiles first, because that way you don't have to do tons of backtracking like this, where you did all that. So, you know, you do all that hard work of finding the right stuff, and then you have to re-find something you already found before. Can get pretty tedious. No, no, no. Uh-oh. Problem. Okay. Luckily, we have an extra tank of energy, so we won't be dying very quickly. Luckily, other enemies drop in energy, so we can get our energy back. Yeah, so since we don't have a lot of missiles, we only have 5. It's really going to be a large importance to want to hold on to as many missiles as possible. I do believe you can find more missile tanks to increase your maximum number of missiles you're carrying. But yeah, right now we don't have that, so we're stuck with the minimum of 5 until we can find some more missiles. So probably once I'm done with finding everything here, I'll probably head to Norfair next and do some exploring in there. We'll get all the energy or lose some. Okay, I won't be able to grab that, but that's okay. We have plenty of energy already. to where I could probably take out just about any enemy and we'd be able to still recover. Not too worried right now. Except there are a lot of enemies on screen and it's actually slowing the game down. I don't exactly know what Nintendo did to incorporate these games in here, but I don't know what they've been doing that's happening. So now we can head back up this way and get ourselves that other door open that we couldn't open before. So I believe it has one of the most important power-ups in the game that we'll need to advance forward. Why am I not jumping? See, it seems you specifically need them to like jump to get them to go back up. There we go, got some energy back. Let's keep them moving. Will also be useful for taking out some of the smaller enemies like these guys. Because these guys like have been on the floor the whole time and my weapon's too high for me to reach them. There we go. And we are in. And with that, we now have this from this Chozo statue. Don't know why that statue's orange. But basically what this allows us to do is it allows us to place down landmines on the ground. Which will really be useful in terms of being able to deal with ground-based stuff. So yeah, any enemies like those ground enemies, you can beat easily now thanks to this. Come on, have missiles. None of these enemies have missiles. Just making things a little bit on the annoying side. There we go, some missiles. Yeah, so now we can actually hurt those guys on the ground. So the only way to hurt those guys so far have been from other methods. So now that we have this, we can do so. Okay, we can't go up that way yet. We're going to need to, I believe, once again head back. See how tedious this can get if you don't go the right way at the start? So we're going to have to go all the way all over the place again in order to get up there. I don't want to risk taking the block path, because I believe if you're standing in the middle of the blocks as they eventually regenerate, they can actually hurt you. Alright, almost back up to full missiles again. Come on. Get back up, Samus. There we go, get this door open. Back up to full missiles for now. So we have the mines, meaning that we can do some looking around now. And okay, one more corridor before we get back to the main area that we were in before. Okay, more missiles. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's so much. This game is so much easier when you have your main weapon having the farther range from that other statue. Do wish I got the mines first, because as you have seen, they'll be very useful in certain cases when dealing with lower level stuff that Samus can't directly shoot. As you'll see as we approach the area over here. Oh, that's right, these guys can only get taken out with missiles. Yeah, and I don't think they drop anything. Luckily, that's not important. We're at full energy. I don't need to pick that up right now. Don't want to risk getting hit right now by that guy. The unkillable enemies. Pick up the full missiles, full power. We're going to be approaching our destination eventually. Let's go. There it is. Yeah, I've had a bit of experience with my previous playthroughs of this game. Now that we're back over here. Oh! Oh, just barely made it out of that. That was close. Uh-oh. Oh, still got out of that. And oh, that's right, we're going to need that. I am very much going to need that. Because I believe this top pathway is like the only way of getting over here. And yeah, there are a bunch of these breakable openings that will try to stop you. Luckily, oh, come on. That was an unkillable enemy. Well, what's important is that we made it over here to get whatever's hiding over here. And now that we may open up, we can now take a look at what's over here, which I believe over here lies. Let's take a look. Once we get over there, I think there's an upgrade this way. Though so far we haven't found anything yet. Ah! Oh, good, it's down there. Okay, this is going to be a bit tough to navigate since there's that there. Yeah, the game gets progressively... There we go, more missiles. Alright, we got ourselves some more missiles. So now we can be able to fire more missiles at a time, which will be useful whenever we're going up against enemies that take quite a few hits. And yeah, there is a dead end. So the only reason why we came down this way was to get ourselves some more missiles, which isn't entirely a bad thing. Ooh, that was a good jump. Oh, here he comes. Yeah, you have to be like airborne to get it to go back up, it seems. Come on. So now that that's taken care of, we can advance forward. So I believe next we're going to head to more places that will require us to use the landmines. Specifically, I believe one of the most important areas for this. So first things first, let's head back this way. A few enemies blocking our path, that's okay. We can just open up a path there and continue forward this way. I don't know why there's so many tubes, since it's pretty obvious that the correct way forward is the top one. Okay, what was I supposed to do there? So I think there's one more area we can explore before we head to Norfair. If you guys remember the pathway that I showed that leads to Norfair. So we've pretty much explored almost all of Brinstar at this point. There's one more area, though, I want to take a look at before we begin heading to Norfair. Just to make sure we've searched everything and found everything we can early on in the game. Oh yeah, another thing I might want to bring up, guys, is that I am perfectly open if you want to give me any helpful tips about the game, because that may be important for me in terms of how much progress I make with this game. Haha, take that. And oh, he respawned. Luckily I have missiles now, meaning that you can't, but now it's all the way up there. Alright, it's not that much of an issue. As long as we have enough missiles to open any doors. And we got some back. Here, this area. So you saw this sort of blocky area before, and there is actually a pathway down here. Believe it or not. If there's any pathways in Brinstar that I missed, let me know in the comments below, because... Yeah, so I believe this is the pathway that leads to one of the boss layers. I believe this leads to Kraid's lair. So we don't want to go that way yet. I believe for now, I want to work my way to Norfair. Because, yeah, I know when it comes to these old NES games that there's usually always a bunch of hidden stuff that, like, the game doesn't in any way or form hint you about. Well, just to be extra sure, just go left one more time, then we'll head back to the opening to Norfair, and we'll start exploring in Norfair. I gotta say, we made a lot better progress than I expected for the first episode. Already explored all of Brinstar. Oh, nope. No. There we go. Just a little ways to go now. We've explored all the secrets we can, gotten whatever power-ups we can. Now let's proceed to the next area. So yeah, for being an old SNES game, I believe this game only has like up to 3 bosses. I know the Zero Mission remake has some more bosses. But yeah, for the original game, it only has 3 bosses. Which you sort of saw in that one area. I believe that's the area that's like supposed to be the pathway that leads to the final boss. Which showed like the 2 of the boss statues, I believe. So one was of Kraid, and I believe one was of Samus's nemesis, Ridley. Yeah, you would think with this, you know, being the Metroid series that... and Ridley being Samus's nemesis, that Ridley would be the final boss. Since I believe it, as mentioned before, I have read the manga, and it was initially Ridley that was the leader of the space pirates at the beginning, and in a sense just sort of like formed a partnership with Mother Brain. It's like where I believe Mother Brain like has her own sort of control over the space pirates. Not sure if that makes sense, cause so it's like, cause in terms of what the space pirates are, they're like entities that like are mostly mindless and just they just take orders from whoever's calling the shots, and as long as there's still a powerful entity calling the shots, that they do things, and as long as there's still someone calling the shots and doing stuff, that they can still be trouble. Yeah, so for those of you who haven't read the manga, like to sort of sum it up in basic detail, I think, like, it goes over some of the things that are well known in the franchise, like the fact that it was Ridley who killed Samus's parents. Yeah, might be minor spoilers for some that it was Ridley who killed Samus's parents. Like, right in front of Samus, too. Actually, why did I pick that energy up? Okay, full energy, full missiles, and we are almost at the entrance to Norfair. Well, we're at Brinstar right now. We're trying to get to Norfair, and that was close enough to hit me. Yeah, like I said, if you're good at the game and you're good at dealing with these enemies, it is possible to use these like constantly respawning enemies as a way of continuously regenerating your health, which can be useful at times. Alright, this is it. The entrance to Norfair. Now, I don't think we'll be able to do much here. So that being said, I would probably end the episode here. But considering the fact that I remember from the last time there isn't a whole lot to do here in Norfair in terms of what we currently have, I'm just going to go ahead and... Well, actually, no, let's end the episode here and not go into Norfair yet, because I want to leave an opportunity for you guys to sort of like think about, I don't know, but let me create a suspension point of this so I don't lose our progress. And with that, that will put an end to this episode. So next time on our Let's Play of Metroid, we will continue on our adventure by entering Norfair and doing some exploring around there, because I do believe there are some power-ups we can collect. I don't think they're too important. I think that they're mostly just missile extensions as well as like energy tanks that I'm going to be looking for down there, because we're going to want as much energy as we can get, as well as a decent amount of missiles for when we go to take on the bosses. But outside of that, I know there's probably tons of like cryptic hidden things that I probably haven't found yet, that I'm sure that I'm going to leave open to you guys to help me find them. Because I know there's probably a ton of things I can find that I probably haven't found yet, even here on Brinstar. So let me know in the comments below of that, and let me know in the comments on your thoughts on like about like the Game Boy Advance remake, whether you recommend I play it, and if so, like if there's an emulator you can recommend that I use. Because if you guys are okay that I not play that game, I'll probably at least look up a Let's Play so I can get sort of a basic detail out of the extra variety they add into that game. Because I know there's a little bit more things that may be important to the story of Metroid that I'll probably want to look at. I'll look at it probably on my own time once I'm done with this game. But I'll leave that, guys, up to you to decide in the comments. So next time, we'll head into Norfair. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, until next time, this is the Gamer of Gamers, and stay excellent, everyone!